Welcome back to Lantern's Edge, where the mountains hoard their hungers in the haze. I'm your fog-worn wanderer, tracing paths where the living tread too close to the feast. Tonight we venture into Andorra's veiled heart, the remote Valira Valley, cradle of iron forges and forgotten screams. Here, amid the Pyrenees' unyielding spine, lurks the Witch of Farga Rossell, a crone of illusions, her hut a siren snare for the lost and weary. She beckons with phantom fires and feasts, only to claim souls in the storm's embrace. If the fog has ever whispered your name, or a distant cackle chilled your marrow, don't stray far. Press like to summon the light, and subscribe with the bell before the peaks swallow you whole. Deep in the Valira's unforgiving folds, where ancient forges once hammered iron into blades for kings, the air thickens with more than mist. Farga Rossell, once a hub of fire and anvil, now stands sentinel to a darker craft. Legends, etched in shepherds' warnings and hikers' hushed tales, speak of her. The Bruixa de la Farga, a witch spawned from the mountain's wrath. Born, they say, in the witch sabbaths of old Pyrenean nights, those wild gatherings at Engolaster's Lake or the Roc de les Bruisses, where crones danced with devils under hailstorm skies. Banished or broken, she slunk to this forsaken forge hut, her skin like weathered bark, eyes twin coals smoldering in famine's grip. No broom for flight here, she weaves with fog and famine, her curse a hunger that spans centuries. Imagine it, you're adrift in the Valira, the sun long surrendered to slate-gray clouds, blizzards howl from the peaks, your pack heavy with dwindling bread, then a break in the murk. Smoke curls inviting from a chimney, golden light spills from casements cracked by time, the scent wafts, roast lamb, fresh bread, mulled wine steaming against the bite. Illusions spun from her spiteful breath, pulling you like threads on a loom. You knock, frostbitten fingers numb. The door creaks wide, revealing her, stooped, with a smile too wide, teeth filed to points like the devil's own mark on Catalan lore. "Come, traveler," she croons in a voice like cracking ice, "warm your bones by my hearth." Inside, the trap snaps shut, doors seal with spectral frost, windows blind to black. Feasts turn to ash in your mouth, warmth saps your will, binding limbs like iron chains from the old forges. She circles, cackling, a sound that splits the thunder, echoing through the Pyrenees like a coven's call. One by one she devours, flesh flayed by unseen claws, essence drained into her eternal famine. Bones, picked clean and cast to the winds, rattling warnings in the Valira's gorges. But her vigilance wanes not. In 19th century ledgers of lost souls, smugglers, herders, wanderers, tales cluster around Farga Rossell. Modern echoes persist. A 2015 search party vanished overnight, their packs found at the hut's threshold, untouched. Rescued days later, they babbled of eyes in the stew and laughter that tasted of blood. Skeptics blame avalanches, exposure, but locals cross themselves at her name, leaving salt lines at trailheads. The Pyrenees guard her well, fog that devours compasses, paths that loop like her spells. On stormy eves, when hail pelts like witch-brewed stones, her cackles rise, a harbinger for the unwary. Venture the Valira unprepared, and the hut may call to you, promising solace, delivering oblivion. And so the Witch of Farga Rossell endures, her hut a maw in the mountains, feasting on folly and frost. A Pyrenean phantom reminding us, in the wild's whisper, temptation hides teeth. What lures have you chased in the haze? A light in the woods, a voice on the wind? Confess in the comments. Your shadows fuel our fire, and one might map our next descent. If her illusions gripped you tight, like to break free, share with a trailblazer who'd heed the warning. And subscribe to Lantern's Edge for more veils torn from the peaks. Bell on, the fog rolls without mercy. Until the cackles call again. Tread light, and trust no warmth unearned.